Um, so when, the first term which we will talk about is the arithmetic mean. What is the mean of arithmetic mean? Uh, if I have non-consecutive terms of arithmetic sequence, so all terms between them are known as arithmetic mean, arithmetic what mean. For example, I have this sequence, arithmetic sequence. So all terms between -3 and 57, these terms are known as what are known as arithmetic what arithmetic mean, or arithmetic what arithmetic mean. Okay. Also, the terms between 7 and 47, they are what they are arithmetic means between 7 and 47, and so on like this. Okay. So in questions, he gave you two terms and asked you to insert arithmetic mean between them. Okay, that means we wanted to form what? We wanted to form arithmetic sequence start by 4.3 and end by what? 12.8. Okay, so in this one, we wanted to insert what? 4 arithmetic mean, or 4 terms between. This means 4.3. Then I wanted to insert 4 terms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last term will be 12.8. So I wanted to insert 4 terms between them. And these will form what together? They form arithmetic what? Arithmetic sequence. In this case, this term will be represent the first term, A1, and this term will be represent what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this term will be represent A6 like this. Okay, to create arithmetic sequence, we need to know the first term, which is given, and also we need to know what? We need to know the common difference. The common what? Difference. The common difference is generate what? The terms. How to find the common difference? Yesterday, I gave you a rule to find what? To use it and find the common difference if a non-consecutive term are given, which is D equals AM minus AN over M minus what? Minus N. So it will be equals like this. AM, that means A6, minus AN, which is mean A1, okay, down over what? M minus N, the order. So 6 minus what? Minus 1 like that. So it will be 12.8 minus 4.3 all over 5. So please, if one of you have a calculator, so give me the answer.
1.7.
1.7. So this is the common what? The common difference. Now it's very easy to what? To find the missing term. So each time I'll add what? I'll add 1.7 to get the next term. So 7 and 3, 0. 2, it will be 6.0. Then I'll add again, keep going like this. So it will be 7.7. Then add again, 7 and 7, 4.9. And the last one, it will be 11.1 like this. So these terms are what? Are arithmetic sequence inserted between what? Inserted between 4.3 and 12.8. The second question also, we wanted to what? Write a sequence that has 6 arithmetic means between 12.4 and negative 24 point what? Negative 24.7. So I'll start by 12.4 and we wanted to insert 6 arithmetic sequence. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the last term will be negative 24 point what? Point 7. Okay. So in this case, this number will be represent a first term, A1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this term will represent a what? The eighth term and what in the arithmetic. Now we will find the common difference, D, which is AM minus AN over M minus what? Minus M. It will be negative 24.7 minus 12.4 all over 8 minus 1. One of you give me the answer.
Negative 5.3.
Negative 5.3. So this is the common difference. Now it's very easy to what? To add negative 5.3 and getting what? The missing term. So negative, so I'll start by adding negative 5.3. So 5.3 will be 1.12 minus 5 will be 7 like this. And I'll keep going like this, negative 5.3. So this will be 11. 11 minus 3, it will be 8 point, it will be 6. 6 minus 5, it will be what? It will be 1. Then again, negative 5 point what? 0.3. So 1 will be 13. So the answer will, from this point, will be negative. So 13 minus 8 will be 5. You can use your calculator and find the answer directly. And 5, it will be 4. 4 minus, it will be 3 like this. And I keep going. Negative 5.3. So it will be 8.8. And negative 5.3 will be 1 point. This will be 614 and negative. And the last one will be negative 5.3. So it will be 4 negative 19. So the blue numbers are what are, let me write this. So these numbers are what are 6 arithmetic sequence inserted between what? Inserted between 12.4 and negative 24.7. So as I mentioned, it means what? It means to form what? Form arithmetic sequence. Start by 12.4 and end by negative 24.7. To create the arithmetic sequence, a very important term is missed, which is the common difference. Find it, then start add to the first term each time. You will what? You will create the sequence. Any question about this part? Okay. So now we will study how to find a partial sum for arithmetic what? For arithmetic sequence. Okay, so we have two rules. We use two rules to find what? To find the partial sum. The first rule, we use it when we know the first and the last term of the sequence. Okay, For example, if I give you like this, 2, 4, 8, and like this, we keep going for 88 like this, for example, and ask you to what to find the sum of what of this sequence, starting from 2 and end at what 88. So the first term is given, and the last term is what is given. So we will use this one, n over 2. Okay, n over 2 at parentheses a1 plus an refer to what? Refer to the last term. The last what? The last term. And Sn means partial what? Partial sum. N, the number of terms we wanted to add. N, the number of terms we want to add. That means if I write like this, S11, that means we wanted to add 11 what? 11 terms. So N refer to the number of what? Number of terms. But what if the last term is not given? So we will use the second one, Sn, the summation will be equals n over 2 multiplied by 2a1 plus n minus 1 multiplied by what? Multiplied by d like this. So this is S, a partial sum of what? Of arithmetic sequence if the last term is not given. If the last term is given, so we'll use this what? We will use this formula. Let's take examples. Find the indicator of each arithmetic series. So you know that if we replace the comma by plus, so we will name it series, not what, not sequence. And I think we covered this difference at the first period, which we talked about what sequence, series, and sigma notation in general. Okay, so a very important point here is missed, guys. So to find the sum, we need to know the first term must be given, and either the last term or the common difference. One of them must be given. And the very important point one, which is n, the number of terms you wanted to add. So how many terms here? How many terms you wanted to add? So n is missed. So if I go back, you will notice that n is involved in what? In both of them. And I told you n, what is the meaning of n? N is what? The number of terms you wanted to add. So if the last term is given, so the order of the last term, is what? Is the number of what? The number of terms you will add. For example, if I give you like this, 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10. So if I ask you how many terms, so the order of the last term give you how many terms? So first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So the order of the last term is fifth. This means you have five terms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So if n is not given, so n is what represent the order of the last of the last term. So we wanted to find what? We wanted to find the order of the last term. Okay. Also, we wanted to find what? We wanted to find D. We wanted to find what? D. What is the common difference here? Okay, so D is 2 minus 5. It will be what? It will be 7. So, and I think if you wanna, no, it's I can't skip from it. It must find what? We must find n. So the last term, an, 370. And I don't write its order here because n is missed. So I'm looking for what? I'm looking for n. So I'll write the general formula, which is A1 plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. All is known except n. Just substitute, so it will be like this, 317 equals A1, which is negative 5, plus n, it's required, multiplied by d, which is what? 7. Expand the bracket, collect like terms, and add. So it will be negative 5, 7 by n, it will be 7n, 7 by 1, negative 7, so negative 12 plus 7n equals 317. Take 12 to the other side, so it will be 7n equals 12b plus, so 9, 2, 3. That means n equals 329 over what? Over 7. So please give me answer. Answer, guys. 329 over 7.
47.
40 what? 47. That means we wanted to add 47 terms. So the order of this term is 47. That means this is a 47. Okay, so the number of terms is what? 47. Now we'll find what? We'll find the sum. So A S 47 will be equals n over 2 multiplied by a1 plus an. And I told you an refer to the last what? The last term. So it will be 47 over 2 multiplied by a1, which is what? Negative 5, plus the last term, which is 317. So what's the answer?
7,332.
Like this?
Yes.
So this is what? This is the last, this is the sum of what? 47 terms of what? Of a sequence. So again, to start finding the sum of arithmetic sequence, you need to know the first term is very important, and the number of terms, they are very important. And either the last term or what? Or the common difference. Here you will notice that what? N is given. N is what? Given. So that 28th partial sum of what? Of this sequence, of this what? Series. So n is 28. A1 is what? 27. So either you should write what? The last term or the common difference. The last term is not given here. So A28 is not what? Is not given. And I will not calculate it. So because I can use what? I can use the second what? The second formula to find what? To find the sum. So the common difference here is 14 minus 27. 14 minus 37 will be what? Negative 30. So it's very easy to find the sum directly. So S28 equals n over 2 2a1 plus n minus 1 multiplied by what? Multiplied by d. I'll use the second formula because the last term is not what? Is not given. So we'll substitute directly. So it will be 28 over 2 multiplied by 27 plus 28 minus 1 will be 27 multiplied by d, which is what? Negative 30. أو نور ممكن تحددينا بالكالكوليتر ده يا جماعة؟
I think it's negative 4,158.
4,001 100 no,
I think.
not I think. Again, no, negative 4,000 and what? 128?
58.
58, like this. Okay, so this is
Yes.
a partial what? This is a partial sum. Okay. So the answer will be negative because what? Because the series what decreased. So from this term, we will get what? We will get a negative what? A negative number. You will notice that most of terms of this series will be negative. Because of this, the answer will be what? The answer will be negative. Okay, so this series has only the first three terms of it are positive, and the rest, the rest of the 25 terms will be what? Will be negative. Okay, now we will deal with sigma notation or summation. So if I wanted to find a partial sum, we can use what? We can use sigma notation like this. So sigma notation, he gave you what the expression written here is the general term. This is the general term or the nth term or explicit formula for what? For the sequence. 5n minus what? Minus 7. And the arithmetic sequence, the explicit formula for the arithmetic sequence, always represented by what? Represented like a linear function, like a linear what? Like a linear function, okay? Like this one, y equals mx plus what? Plus b. The slope of the expression represent what? Represent the common difference, the common what? Difference. So this means 5, which is the slope for this expression, represent what? Represent the common difference, which is what? Which is d. And this is the point we wanted to talk about. Second thing here, n equals 6. This means we wanted to start adding from a6, not from a1. We wanted to add, we wanted to find partial sum, not from a1. No, we wanted to start from a6 and end at what? A28. A28. So that means we wanted to find the sum of this arithmetic sequence starting from a6, so a6 plus a7, and like this to a28. Okay. So that means the first term of the series sometimes not be what? Not be, it will not be what the first term of the series itself. So that means A1 here will be equals A what? A6. A1 of the series, okay, will be what? A6. So I'll substitute by n equals 6 to find what? The first term we wanted to what? To wanna to add. So it will be 5 multiplied by 6 minus 17. It will be 30 minus 17, which is what? 30. So the first term will be what? Will be 30. So A1 equals 30, D equals 5. Now the very important point I talked about is N. How many terms? How many terms from A6 to what? To an 8. So there are a rule. We use it with what? With sigma notation like this. N equals X to Y. So the number of terms equal y minus x plus what? Plus 1. Give me how many terms? give you how many terms you wanna add. So let's go back again. So n in this case equals 28 minus 6 plus what? Plus 1. So it will be 28 minus 6 will be 22 plus 1, so 23. That means from A6 to A28, that means there are what? 23 terms. Now let's write the formula. So we wanted to find S23 will be equals n over 2 multiplied by 2 A1 plus n minus 1 multiplied by what? Multiplied by d like this. We'll substitute, so it will be 23 over 2. 2 multiplied by A1, in this case it will be what? 13 plus n minus 1 will be 22 multiplied by d. D is, let's go up, yes, 5, it's 5. So one of you give me the answer. ما حد ادينا انسر بالكالكوليتر عنده؟
1564.
65.
No, 64.
64. So again, you wanna to take this in your mind. The first term of the summation is what it is not necessary be the first term of what of the series itself, because if you wanted to find A1, the first term of the sequence, so you will substitute by n equals 1, by n equals what? N equals 1. But I will not need it, because the first term of the summation is the terms which I wanted to start adding from it. So I wanted to start adding from A6. So A6 in this case will be represent what? Represent A1 of what? Of the series. Next one. We wanted to add the summation of negative 2n plus 57. So this is the nth term or explicit formula of the arithmetic sequence. Starting from what? N equals 12 to what? 18. That means we wanted to start adding from A12, A13, and like this to what? A18. So A1, and I mean A1, the first term we wanted to start adding from it. So I'll substitute by n equals 12, so it will be negative 2 multiplied by 12 plus what? 57. So it will be negative 24 plus 50 what? 57. So 7 minus 4, it will be 3. 5 minus 2, it will be 3. So this is the first what? The first term, or A12. D, the common difference is the slope of what? The expression, or negative what? Negative 2. And n, the number of terms, it will be 18 minus 12 plus what? Plus 1. So 18 minus 12 will be 6 plus 1 will be what? Will be 7. That means I wanted to add what? 7 terms. So S7 will be equals n over 2 to A1 n minus 1 multiplied by what? Multiplied by b. So it will be equals n, which is 7 over 2, 2 multiplied by A1, which is 33, plus what? N minus 1, so n is 7, so minus 1 will be 6 multiplied by d. D in this case is what? Negative So the answer, please.
189.
85. So any question about this part?